Okay. He got game loose. What it do? What it do? Yeah. One of my forms of therapy right here. Just soaking in some tunes, listening to some vibes, talking about that piano. Yeah. Hey, it's something about those notes, man. Keep them simple, keep them coming through, have that melody going. You know, y'all hear me say this a lot, man. Y'all willing. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it if it was easy. Y'all see the title of this video, man. When life gives you lemons. Help me out here. Help me out, because I really want to build with y'all, and I want to be able to get some type of conscious, just overall comprehension out of this stream today, where what does it even means when life gives you lemons? What does that even mean? Build with me, family. Let's have this conversation, because I feel like this has definitely been a energy cultivating around where, you know, as far as myself, I've been dealing with a lot of lemons lately. And I'm asking, I'm praying, I'm seeking, I'm questioning, what do I do with this? What do I do with these lemons? When life gives you lemons, what do you do? How do you operate? How do you behave? What's the outcome? What is the purpose of the lemons? But in the meantime, in between time, family, I know I may have caught y'all in the middle of the day, and if some of y'all out here in the U.S., man, we had the day off. You know, it's what they consider a holiday. I can't give you information on what holiday it is, but hey, I had the day off, so I'm over here, you know, grace, blessed with the presence, man, with peace around me. And I just wanted to come through, man. I know it's been a while since I've been on these live streams, you know, as far as sharing the content or doing the teaching or the scriptures or even the designs and the fashion. And I just wanted to come through, man, and let you guys know kind of the back scene stories, man. I've been dealing with life handing me out a lot of lemons lately, man. Whew. Hey, hold on. Hey, Lo said the lemons can make you sour towards people or make you a refreshing drink. Hey. And if y'all hearing the vibes in the back, just know we ain't got no copyright issues over here, because, hey, we blessed, man. We blessed. Iron frequencies in the building. Shalom, shalom. Y'all see, I ain't even got all my regular studio equipment, man. Just a lot of things lately transpiring where transitioning, really finding a way where making the things, situations that I've been dealt with, make them make sense for my life. And y'all already know over here on this side of YouTube, we create content to inspire, to encourage, and to motivate the next to be great. And so just having this conversation in general, when life gives you lemons, when life shows you lessons, when life gives you a situation that may not look as beneficial at the time, how do you operate? How do you cooperate? With people around you, with the resources that's around you. How do you make sure that you can find a space that is beneficial for yourself and the people that you're with, and the people that you inspire, and the people that you encourage? And so I wanted to come through today and talk about when life gives you lemons. Pretty simple, right? Um, I just wanted to get a correlation, get some comprehension of what that statement truly means. My brother Los, he already came through in the chat, man. I wish I could pull it up on here, but I don't know how to on the YouTube live join. I don't have my streaming software right now, so can't bring it up, Los. But if you guys can see, and hear me, let me know. Put a one in the chat, because I am unaware of what's going on. I don't even know if the words that I'm speaking are even heard right now. So spread some insights. Appreciate it, Iron Frequency. Audio's coming through clear, loud and clear. Bet. When life gives you lemons, what does it mean? Truthfully, let's break it down in layman's terms. When you guys hear that quote, when you guys hear that statement, when life gives you lemons, I really want to be able to break that down and discuss the lemons in my life and really just trying to find some solutions as far as knowing how to deal with situations where it may not always be the best, but you're given something to operate. You're given hope. You're given a seed. You're given faith. You're given these little lemons in life where if you take it and look at it as something sour, versus something refreshing, shout out to my brother Los, it definitely determines your behavior, your mood, your future impact, and so on and so forth. So I really wanted to come through today and more than anything just express to my family, my supporters, hey, people who look at my channel as somewhat as content that is encouraging. I wanted to just pretty much share some transparency with you all and let you know, hey, life over here isn't always honey and milk flowing. To say I've been throwing a lot of lemons lately and really just want to figure out the best way to operate with these lemons and cooperate with the environment around myself. So, you know, uh, we're going to go ahead and get into it, family. One of the things that I've seen about the breakdown of that quote, when life gives you lemons, it's a saying is, life bringing forth difficult situations, life bringing forth situations that may not always bring a good taste to your mouth. Whenever you eat a lemon, whenever you squeeze some lemon juice on something, hey, it has a definitive taste where I don't really know who will be like, hey, let me go eat a lemon right quick. That's really not preferred. But to say, if you have lemons and you mix it into something, you mix it into water, or you put that lemon on some salmon, it it has a way of being more beneficial and impactful. So how can we deal with the situations in life that may not be always tasteful and turn it into something that is beneficial? And when I look at the analogy, when I look at the correlation to lemons, you think of a fruit that by itself, it isn't really appetizing. When I look at lemons, I see many times an aversion. The lemons bring forth the taste in your mouth that is highly acidic. It definitely doesn't sit well with just drinking a whole glass of freshly squeezed lemon juice. I don't know who has before, but if you try to down some lemon juice or lemon concentrate, it will not be the best. I was always a person growing up where I love lemonade. I love cooking. I love making dishes. And one of the things that I've learned is that lemons are very, very good for your body in terms of detoxing. So it's like you have to know what the lemon is to figure out how to operate with it so that it is beneficial. If you don't know what a lemon is or what it tastes like or how that lemon is going to react within a certain environment, it's hard to figure out what exactly the purpose is for the lemon or even find some beneficial use for it. So it's like when life gives you lemons, when life gives you these lessons, when life gives you these situations that may be not tasteful to you, how can you look at that situation and say, there's a deeper meaning behind what's going on here? Maybe if I use the knowledge from this situation and apply it somewhere else, it could be somewhat beneficial. Maybe if I use the knowledge or the information from these lessons, it can be beneficial in the long run for my body. And that's when I look at this quote as far as when life gives you lemons and really wanting to bring out some type of comprehension and saying not everything that tastes bad at the moment is bad for you. And like again, what I was saying, pointing out that lemons have some type of beneficial antioxidants, is actually used to detoxify your body. Lemons have some type of beneficial use for if you consume it, it has an acidic value to it that helps cleanse yourself. And you can see this being used in many products as you got cleaning products out here. When you talk about having something that smells fresh, it usually has a lemon smell to it. When you go and try to clean your bathroom, they say, oh, this has a lemon scent, this is a lemon spray extract involved in. It's just little things that these lemons do provide, where if you're not really informed on the constructs of that lemon, and family, really take in consideration how I'm speaking right now, when I want the lemons to be a metaphor to the lessons or situations that are going on to your life. Because if you are familiar with the quote, when life gives you lemons, of course, they're not talking about literal lemons. They're talking about situations, they're talking about lessons or something that happens in your life that may not be tasteful. So, how do you operate in a world where you're given nothing but lemons? And I'm here to bring forth some clarity as far as my situation and my overall expression going through the time when life gave me limits. And one of the lessons that I can speak on as far as the limit that I was given is working these 9 to 5s, working in a field. Obviously, if you guys been following along with the platform thus far, you guys know that I work with kiddos who have intellectual delays or, um, for lack of better words, autism, developmental delays. And let's just say, family, it's not, I don't always get the best taste in my mouth working within the field, working with the clients that I do, and also working with coworkers. And many times I find myself in a place where these situations come up that aren't the best. Lessons where I believe the Most High is trying to teach me something, but at the end of the day, while I'm going through it, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't taste good. Shoot, it doesn't even feel beneficial at the moment, but at the end of the day, hey, life gave you these lemons. What are you gonna do with it? And so I'm dealing with the 9 to 5 aspect of saying, man, I'm wondering if this is the field that I want to stay in. I'm wondering if this is the career path that the Most High has put me towards to be prosperous. Why is it that I keep on getting a distasteful just response? Why is it that every time I'm handed these lemons, I keep on getting this sour lemon juice? And maybe it's because the way that I'm looking at it. Maybe it's the way that I'm using these lessons or lemons in a way that it's bringing forth this distasteful kind of disdain for the lessons or the situations or the lemons that are in my life. And if I correlate it to anything as far as cooking, you know that one ingredient by itself definitely it won't taste good. If you just got some chicken and you ain't put no seasoning on it, will it really taste good? And will that chicken serve its purpose in satisfying your hunger? Especially when we talk about hunger, we talk about not just food being there, but does it taste good? And when we talk about life, are we talking about your life being good? Or are we talking about, it actually looking good? And so I'm in a very peculiar, very just trying to find the words to express. I'm in a space where trailblazing can occur and where encouragement is far and few between. So, but appreciate you, Yame. Hey, Shalom. In the chat with us, Yame said bittersweet, very bittersweet. And at this point, I'm questioning. I'm looking out and saying, why have you given me these lemons? Literally questioning the Most High, like, what are these lessons for? What what is this situation going to teach me? Because right now, I'm only getting the sour end of the stick, and if I keep on eating this sour end of the stick, my brother, he got game low. So I already pointed it out. You either gonna be sour to other people, or you gonna make something refreshing up out of that sourness. And you have many people in this world that get hit with these so-called lemons in life, and they turn sour. They forget that there's other ingredients out here in the world that you can mix these lemons with to actually make something more tasteful, more prosperous. You can actually look at the lessons or situations that you go through in life and actually use those as teaching moments to progress yourself on how you behave, how you operate, how you communicate, how you your whole overall essence. And when life gives you lemons, do you complain about the lemons? Do you complain that the lemons aren't big enough? Do you complain and say these lemons don't even have seeds in it? Do you complain and say that these lemons ain't even yellow? Do you complain and say all of this stuff that may be wrong with the lemon? Or do you look at it and say, life gave me these lemons. How can I start a lemon business? What can I use these lemons for? You know what? Would these lemons be a great ingredient to make a cleaning product? Why, yes, it would. Life gave me all of these lemons. I might as well use them for something. And would these lemons be a great resource to actually make some lemonade? Can I use these lemons to make some form of medicine, some detoxing drink. And when you look at lemons or lessons or situations in your life and say, if I combine this situation with another aspect in my life, can I turn this into a business? If I combine this struggle with a solution that I have over here, can I use this information to help other people that are possibly going through the same thing that I'm going through to then turn these lemons into something that was sour, into something that is sweet? To say, when life gives you lemons, what do you do? Question to the chat. Let me go ahead and cut back the vibes on as I hopefully I ain't talking to myself, and hopefully, someone can enlighten me about this whole concept and quote of when life gives you lemons. If life gave you lemons, if life is giving you a lesson that is hard for you to take in, that is distasteful, how do you operate? Making the struggle into a lucrative solution. Y'all gonna hear me say this a million more times, family. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it if it was easy. Whew. Y'all may say, not gonna lie, I get upset at first, but then I ask for clarification from the Most High. And working on it. And constantly marching forward, creating the vibes to my own music, as far as why walk to the beat of someone else? Why walk to the sour and bitterness of the world when you can create something sweet, when you can create something soulful, when you can create something with meaning, when you can turn that struggle into a solution for others? And one of the ways that I model myself doing that is by creating content, is by having these conversations, is by showing you guys and displaying the artwork. And family, I do not look like what I've been through. They say that the lessons, the lemons that have been thrown at my life thus far, just keeps me going. Y'all hear the vibes right now. A constant, faithful march forward as I'm beating through the rigmarole of wanting to succeed. Everybody has a game plan of wanting to succeed. It's easy to talk about wanting to succeed. It's easy to talk about wanting to actually fulfill a mission in this world. But when you're put into the environment where you're just given these lemons, you're given these lessons and nothing else, how truly would you respond? How truly would you operate in this world? And we look at today's society, and there's a lot of information. There's so much knowledge out here. There's so much potential as far as just someone being intelligent. But at the end of the day, if you can't even comprehend how to make something out of nothing, if you can't create what you see, if you don't have any peace, if you don't have any type of vision, if the situations in life seem to always put you in a sour bitterness mood, what will you create? I feel like we're kind of coming into this aspect of when life gives you lemons. One of the things I want to be able to express is when life throws at you these lessons and these situations and these puts you in these environments where it may be hard or difficult for you to move, know that it is a test of character. It is a test of your spirit. It's a test to actually see what you're made of. I'm gonna keep it real, family. If you have a river that's flowing with sodium chloride, if you have a river that's contaminated with, let's just say, medicines, or the reject medicines at that. If you have any type of stream that's contaminated with poison, do you think that that stream is going to flow over to the riverbanks and create any type of life? Do you think that that stream that is contaminated with oil, you think that that river of water that's contaminated with pesticides and all the other chemicals that they toss out, do you think that that environment near that stream is going to grow and prosper? The unique ability that we have as quote unquote humans, as I like to identify as a child of the Most High, is that we have the ability to create, we have the ability to speak, we have the ability to connect, we have the ability to actually harness the power of the resources around us to create something that we don't see. And with that power, with that responsibility of intuitiveness, we also have a responsibility to make sure that the environment around us is sustainable. And how can one truly feel as though they're doing something great in life when things around them is not growing, when there are more problems than solutions? Yeah, I may said I also reevaluate my choices that I made to get myself in a situation, because sometimes we do things to ourselves. Facts, facts. And just to be able to bring out a little personal revelation, I want to hit on that aspect too, because it's like, more than anything, I walked into the market of lemons. Hey, I'm like, you know what? It's time to start my business. Let me go to the market. Let me see what's there. And hey, I walked over there to the marketer who had lemons. I walked over there trying to learn all the lessons. And no, family, when you out here moving according to the Most High, He's definitely not going to put too much on you that you cannot handle. But at the same time, it's going to be a test of spirit. It's going to be a test of your character, the content of your character. Let's say you can be given lemons, anybody can be given lemons, but to say who has the creativity, who has the genuineness, who has the overall spirit to create something from those lemons that will be a lemon business, as far as selling the lemons or growing the lemons or making the lemons into lemonade, or even using the lemons as an ingredient to a cleaning product. You have all these different types of solutions that you can use these lemons for, aka lessons, aka situations, experiments, that you can be able to cultivate growth in your life, not just for yourself, but people around you. Because when they see that you're operating with these lemons, and they see that it ain't bringing no sour taste to you, but it's bringing nothing but love, joy, and peace, they going to begin to question, how did this person handle these lemons and turn it into something that's sweet? And then this is truthfully where it comes to knowing the fruits of the spirit. Many people, obviously, everybody has a seed in them. To say what grows forth, you can only be able to display that and model that by what grows from this person, what shows from this person, how this person communicates, how this person behaves, how this person acts. And when you have the construct of social media now, it's very, very easy to really view the content of an individual and make your discernment there. To say, do the content creators that you watch bring forth a positive, sweet slash progressive mindset towards whatever it is that they're doing, or is it nothing but bitterness, sour? Is it something that's distasteful? You really got to look at these things, because everyone in life is given lemons. And everybody in life is given lemons. The question is, Will you let these lemons turn you sour, or will you create something from these lemons that bring forth nothing but sweetness around you, nothing but peace around you, nothing but love? Hmm. Iron Frequency says, when life gives you lemons, just be glad that you are bearing fruit. And hey, you can be as simple as that. The gratitude, the grace, especially in this day and time where it's not too much growing. It seems to be the opposite of growth happening out here in this world, where when you communicate with people, do you feel as though you've gained? And not in a greedy sense of, hey, every time I talk to somebody I need to have something tangible that they give me. No, in a sense of, does this person add value to me? Does this person, when I talk to them, do they rise my spirit up? Do they bring forth these fruits that are bearing, that are good? Or are they bringing forth these sour lemons and complaining about the sour lemons and not knowing how to operate with these sour lemons, and looking at you like, man, look at your lemons right there. You should just throw those lemons away. Many people fall into that trap, that cycle of complaining about the lemons that they get, not knowing how to operate with the lemons. And just really wanted to bring that out in all metaphorical sense. I hope that everybody's pretty much following along with me right now. I know I'm still hitting on the metaphors, man, but hey, that's just one of the artistic ways I love to speak, using the gift of, language, to being able to make correlations here and there. And let's just be honest, family. It it's very hard to look at a lemon and to see something sweet. To say the very foundation of a lemon is not sweet. You cut a lemon open and you taste it. It is not sweet, family. I will tell you, it is very bitter and sour. Test it out for yourself. If you run across a sweet lemon, let me know. I would love to taste that lemon. I would love to see that lesson in life that's so sweet. I would love to see that situation in life that is so sweet. And to say, if you're having situations and if you're having lessons in your life that is sweet all the time, if you're having these situations or lessons in life that, hey, there's no problem. You're just able to sit back and relax, and there's nothing but peace. To say, family, what will happen when you encounter that sour moment? You're so used to sweetness. You're so used to sugar. What will happen when you come across a situation that isn't so sweet, that isn't so soothing, that isn't so peaceful? What type of fruit will you bear then? It's very easy to smile when you're eating a piece of candy. It's very easy to have a smile on your face when you're eating some sugar. But hold on. Just for content purposes, let me go grab a lemon right quick. Hopefully I got one. Forgive me, family. I did not prepare for this live right now. I should have brought me a bag of lemons. All I got is an apple. Let's say I turned a lemon into an apple. And hey, y'all may say when you make lemonade, you have to have lemons, water, and sugar, not just lemons. And exactly how many people have the other ingredients in life to be able to cultivate something that will taste good? How many people have those lessons combined with the spirit, combined with the support around them to be able to make that lemonade? And this is one of those streams where I just wanted to be transparent. I wanted to express to you guys what's going on in the back scenes, without without going too much in detail. But y'all can, obviously, for the ones who do have eyes, man, y'all can see the spirit and see how I'm moving right now. Life has definitely been throwing me a lot of lemons, and I'm just here to say, family, we about to be drinking on some sweet lemonade pretty soon, because family, when I tell you, I just got plenty full of lemons. To say the water is overflowing, and to say it's nothing but love, joy, and peace around me. It's nothing but sweetness from the community that I have around me. And so I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, because I'm just saying, family, I can't do this by myself. And without y'all, all these lemons that I'm giving, to say I wouldn't have been able to turn it into lemonade. I wouldn't have been able to have the fruit that tastes good. Hmm. When life gives you lemons, start a lemonade business. When life gives you lemons, find how you can use those lemons to progress your ideals, to progress your health, to progress your environment, to progress your business, to progress your relationships. One of the things about lemons, one of the things about lessons and these situations that we go through in life, yeah, they may leave a bitterness, a distasteful reaction when we're going through it, when we're consuming it. I don't know if you guys know this, but lemons are very, very good for your body. And as I was pointing out in a stream a little earlier, people actually use lemons in cleaning products because it helps get rid of some of, those tough grimes, and helps you get clean faster. So my correlation here is that these lessons, these situations, these experiences that we call quote unquote lemons, they're here to help you. They're here to help you feel better. They're here to help you clean your act inside and out. They're here to help you actually create something joyful and sweet in life, depending on how you look at it, though. Not everybody looks at a lemon and say, "Hey, I can make lemonade out of this," and share it and enjoy it with the people that surround me. Not everybody looks at the lessons that they go through and say, if I share this lesson, it may inspire, encourage, and motivate someone else to be able to not go through that bitterness that I've been through, or not suffer that sour spirit that I've been accustomed to, but I can be able to share them the end results of having those lemons and combining it with the other ingredients that I've been given. The question is, family, who's really doing the work to create lemonade? Who's really doing the work to create a lesson that will teach for the future, for the better, to be able to provide environments full of peace, to be able to provide environments for prosperity, to be able to provide environments that is full of love? Who's using the lessons? Who's using their experiences like that? Young Frequency said, I hope everyone can swim. They are acid, but actually they alkalize your body. When you drink lemon and water, it'll jumpstart your liver first thing in the morning. Facts. Sure do. I have cleaning spray with lemon pills and white vinegar. Hey, they say I'm getting confirmation right now that lemons can be good, especially with how we're looking at it, how we express the use of lemons. And just a health tip. I know I ain't a doctor, but one of the ways I keep my system nice and fresh, is making my tea, squeezing my lemons in there, got my honey and stuff. It The lemon stands out so much that all I need is a little bit. You do not need a whole gallon, a whole cup of lemon. You just need a little, and it will make or break the concoction that you're trying to make. If you got too much lemon juice, it's gonna be sour. If you got, too little, obviously you won't taste it. It won't have the benefits of detoxifying your body. They say family just right, where you got that lemon that's blended right into the lemonade, where you could taste that lemon, you could taste the sweetness of all the other ingredients, and then it just, that the lemon is doing its work as far as the benefits that it provides for your body, but you're also enjoying it and it's refreshing. Take in consideration the lessons in life that you have cultivated over these years. Do you look at them as the mixtures of using lemon to make lemonade? Do you look at the lessons in your life? Are there too many lessons that made you sour and bitter? Was there not enough lessons that it just wasn't beneficial for you? Or was it just the right amount of lessons, situations that transpired in your life that brings forth refreshment, not just to yourself, but people around you, to the point where everybody's coming up, hey, let me get some lemonade, man. Hey. Matter of fact, I got you one even better. I'm going to show you how to make your own lemonade. I'm going to show you how to put together your own lemon business, your own lemon stand, so you can turn these lemons into something beneficial. So you can turn these lessons into a teaching moment to inspire, to encourage, and to motivate the next to be great. What y'all think, family? What y'all think? Let's say that one, hey, just flowing, just really getting to the nitty gritty of life right now, and knowing that everything's not always going to be sweet. Everything's not always going to be as tasteful as this Honeycrisp apple right here.
Bluetooth connected.
But with the right ingredients, with the right people around you, you can use those lessons. You can use your experience and situations in life to create. My question is to you: if you were given lemons, what would you create? I think y'all already know over here, man, what I would create. Hey, serenading greatness. Have a vision, multiply, till you reach the sky. Raise my hands up in the sky, and I can't deny the grace of the Most High. Hey, it's kind of different freestyling on your own instrumentals, man. Hey, and that's one of the things I am building up on this channel, content creation, however you guys want to call it, man. My artwork expressions. Really wanting to bring more value and showing you all that when life gave me these lemons, I didn't let it turn me sour. When life brought forth me these lessons, I didn't let these lessons turn me cold. I was like, hold on. I got a bag full of lemons over here. I got a bag full of lessons over here. I could easily turn into a person that looks at everything and say, based on what I've been going through, I'm bitter. Based on what I'm going through, yeah, I got a bad taste in my mouth, and so I'm going to communicate based off of what I'm experiencing right now. And obviously, the only thing that I can communicate on, family, my brother Jamonte there put it in the chat. Hey, faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. So it's a blessing. Like I told you guys, you find people who sees you for who you are. You find people who you can speak to about these lessons, about these lemons that you were given, and come up with solutions on how to make these lemons a beneficial part of your life. And if you don't have that insight, if you don't have the mindset to communicate beyond being in a state that may be disturbed, who are you then? What's your purpose? What are you here for? All I can do, family, is share with you all my experience in life. And whenever I was given lemons, hey, I made lemonade. I turned it into something sweet. Whenever I was given a lesson in life, I tried to figure out how can I make this an impactful teaching moment, not just for myself, but for others around me who may be going through and experiencing this. And can I just vibe with y'all just quick, man? Can we get some peace and solitude right quick, man? No copyright. Just vibe with me right quick, man. Just feel the keys. I'ma go in soon. I'ma go. Life that I can see. Thankful for this life I can be me. Creating every day divinely. Artistry, yeah, I stitch it on a T. I'm just smiling, yeah, I'm fired by the grace. The faith in me. Thankful that I was given a chance. And then when you start to communicate, because it's nothing but love and peace and solitude around you to say, the words become a little different. The insights become a little brighter. That the bitterness that you taste from that lemon starts to become sweet. I could see a vision. I don't know if some of you all are into music or not, but it's one of my things over here. And I really want to use music as a tool again. I'm seeing a lot of things with the lessons that we're learning through the so-called media of music, and it was leaving a lot of bitterness, a lot of sourness as far as just the overall community that it creates. When you listen to the rap music, when you listen to the trap music, whatever the emo music, that I feel as though there's a missing interpretation within music right now, which is one that brings forth peace, uh, an interpretation of love, an interpretation of joy. So whenever I do create music, family, whenever I do create any type of artwork, know that is my interpretation, that is my expression. And when I do have some type of involvement within a business, that's what type of spirit I bring forth to the business. And it's up to us to truly be aware what's going on around us. And like I told you guys, man, when life gives you lemons, they say, how will you operate? Everybody, in some point in their life, is going to be given a battle. Is going to be given a tough time. Is going to be given a situation that may be distasteful. Do you let that situation that you go through create bitterness in how you communicate towards other people? Do you let those situations or lessons that may not have been the best for you in that time create a mindset where it stops you from experiencing that love, joy, peace, and solitude? Do you actually hinder yourself from the purpose that the Most High has on you just because you just got one bad lesson? And it's not even a bad lesson, just because you're looking at it based on the reaction that your body is giving. To say some of the things that I've experienced in this life, many things that you react bad to, or aversive to, especially as far as like medicines. They say it's good for you. Like, hey, it might taste bad, but it's good for you. Like, even in the sense of lemons, you look at it, the properties of the lemons, as far as just even tasting it, it's very sour, it's very bitter. But at the end of the day, these lemons are very good for you. And on the retrospect, you have situations, or you have candy in this situation, where when life gives you candy, if we're looking at it like that, if life is always giving you sweet situations, truthfully, what would that create? If you're just going through life and nothing challenging has happened, everything has been sweet in your life, there's no type of discourse or distastefulness in any experiences in your life, what would that truly create? Y'all ever ate something that was just too sweet, where after ugh, it just made your body feel bad? Like, man, this just got too much sugar. It's just overly overly sweetified. King Connect in the building. What's good? Hey, I would bring it up right now, but I ain't on my streaming platform service right now, so I can see a comment, man. But hey, my brother King Connect pointed it out. It will create sickness. You got people over here who are in situations that are too sweet in life, and all it does is create sickness. Because you got to really look at this. If you're not being challenged, and if everything is convenient, and if everything is uh, just watered down to you, you're not really doing any work. You're not really doing any cognitive thinking. You're not even actually putting forth the energy to make something out of nothing, because everything has been given to you. So what do you think that's going to create? My brother King Connect coming through already with the swiftness. It will make sickness, because all you're doing is sitting around just expecting things to come to you and expecting situations always to be nice. It's like, is that really reality? And I'm seeing a lot of that lately, where you just have a bunch of people who are comfortable being fed candy. Yeah. When life gives you candy, run away. When life starts to bring forth situations that are not challenging, really consider that and be like, what is this going to transpire for myself? What is this building up in me? And the whole context of the conversation that we're having right now, as far as when life gives you lemons, know that These lemons are not here to create a overall everlasting bitterness about you, but to be able to give you more flavor, to be able to give you a balance, and also at the same time to nourish and heal your body. So when you go through these situations in life or these lessons that may not be tasteful to you, know that these are situations in life that help you heal, that help you comprehend, that help you actually say, not only do these lemons, they bring forth a value by drinking them, you know, they bring forth another value by using them in our products to help clean. So then you can find two reasons why these lessons in your life are beneficial. And many people will look at the lemons and say, nah, I can't do nothing with that. I can't. These lemons is nothing but bitterness. These situations in my life is just, it's bringing out the bitterness in me. Once again, if it was easy, oh yeah, everybody would be doing it if it was easy. But I'm here, family. And one thing I can say is, oh, trust and believe. My life has never been easy, and nor do I want it to be easy. And more than many times, we indirectly, and I'm speaking for myself, I indirectly asked for this. I indirectly asked to go through a time in my life where I wanted to test who I truly was. I wanted to test what was inside me. I wanted to see, is it really joy, love, peace, long suffering, gentleness, temperance? Do I really have all those fruits of the spirit? How else can I test what's inside me if I don't go through situations in life that are somewhat aversive? If everything in my life is sweet, how else would I test what's inside me? Of course, I'm gonna be smiling over here as I'm mm, mm, mm. It's easy to smile when you're eating an apple because it tastes so good, especially a Honeycrisp apple. Sweet, crisp, nice and delicious. It's just, it make you want to smile. But take in consideration, when you're biting into that lemon of life, do you have the overall temperance? Do you have those fruits of the spirit to maintain what's inside you? Or are you just reacting based off of biting off of that bitterness? I guess you could kind of say I'm reacting, biting off of the sweetness too. Let me see. Let me test this out if I could keep a straight face while eating this sweet apple. Okay. And my apologies. I was supposed to have a lemon because I was gonna eat the lemon too to see if I could keep my temperance. I ain't got no lemon, man. I mess around. Had to do part two. We're gonna do the experiment. Who can control their reaction eating lemons and versus eating apples? Yeah, I feel like that'd be a great test of the fruits of the spirit, especially and metaphorically talking about how do you deal with going through situations when life brings forth not so sweet circumstances. And if life is always giving you the bigger end of the stick, to say when those sour moments do come, what will be inside you? What will transpire? What will you create? How y'all feeling, man? We about an hour in. Again, this is an impromptu screen. So, hey, bear with me, family. I literally did not have all my words together. I was just speaking on the flow. All praise to the Most High, man. And, being able to come on to these platforms and still build organically and still be able to have some type of bearing as far as creating this content, which obviously at the end of the day, man, y'all know it ain't content, man. Y'all know it's just me expressing truthfully who I am. And, this is something that I love to do. And when I am on camera or when I am on live or when I do produce content, it's a reflection of myself. And one of the things that I want to be able to model is, that fruits of the spirit, that love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, and temperance. And it's like, truly, how can one do that if they're going through situations that are sour and bitter, and they, like the quote goes, when life gives you lemons, how would you operate? How would you behave? Would you be all smiley? Would you be ready to get on YouTube and tell everybody, hey, inspire, encourage, and motivate? And it's like I had to find that within myself to say that I couldn't let the lemons in life control my reaction. You feel me? All praise to the Most High. It's all about the message, and the message is received. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, that's all I could ever want, man, as far as these words being felt and know where they come from. I'm a person where my life ain't been sweet. I would truthfully say 95% of my life I've been dealing with lemons. I've been dealing with lessons. And I want to show how we can turn these lessons, these lemons, these bitter situations into something that's sweet, into something that's progressive, into something that's, honestly, at the end of the day, giving all praises, giving all honor, and giving all glory to the Most High. Whew. Hey. I got one for y'all, man. I got one. If y'all still in tune, I'm gonna end it off on a vibe right swifty swift. Hey. We're gonna keep going over here. Faith that anything is possible with the desire in me. I'm unstoppable. Pray to the Most High, He removed the obstacles. Geronimo, take the leap of faith. Favored and blessed, I'm surrounded by grace. Reading the scriptures, oppositions we slay. Adrian keep shining, message relay.
Pass the baton like we running the race. Olympic gold dropping jewels on the stage. Killing these devils, they gon' hate. But when my brothers break bread with the snakes, lately been taking my time. Leveling up is a part of the grind. Walking my faith with the heart of a lion. Angels around me when I step outside. Praise the Most High.
And as we move in one accord, my weapon of choice, my spiritual sword, defeating the horde, the wicked abhorred, the criminal reward, the breaches restored, a knight in shining armor, keeping the veil. They tried to defeat us into the veil. For what it's worth, is it me that they should pale? The paradise shifting, I see through the veil. Come on now.
Blinded by the fog, nothing without God. Keep commandments, that's law. Cut from a different cloth, shining like a superstar. Came from broken boulevards, wasn't supposed to make it far. Went against all the odds, in the world full of frauds. Should've waited for the darts, protect the light, Noah's Ark. Chosen few set apart, found the light in the dark. Collective minds don't spark. We was born in the war, the righteous going in door.
Faith's all I need, increase in need. Finally free, that love they need. Bestow upon me. I got Blessings on blessings, I'm learning these lessons through struggles, no stressing like Jacob. I'm wrestling, persevering through dancing. I think the desire stick to my time. When it's time for war, we'll adopt the sword. Look at those demons, they running now. Don't believe in the world I piss about. Claiming victory, I praise you. Ask me how.
No tomorrow ain't promised. Staying sober, vigilant, and watchful. Messiah returning like a thief in the night. They never thought we'd be the children of light. Eternal champions. We was born to win. Shifting ambience, changing atmospheres, tunnel vision. Blessed and gifted. Ordered our steps so we never tripping. No weapon born should prosper. People almost will play for the imposters. Undisputed. They know they can't stop us. Still flyer than a new helicopter. Receive the bread of life that came with the gospel. Nothing been the same since I read the Bible. Left the world behind the fall of Messiah. Carry my cross through valleys and mountains.
With the desire in me, I'm unstoppable. Pray to the Most High, He removes the obstacles. Come on, man. Hey, y'all ask me how. You want to know when life gives you lemons, turn it into something sweet. You want to know how? All praises, man. Until next time, y'all. Hey, I hope this stream was nothing less than edifying. You know, tried to add a little bit of entertainment in there. And hey, y'all willing? Hey, we're gonna get things back and moving in motion, man. I've been kind of back in the scenes, man. You know, missing the whole content creation, and it's just some things I had to work out on myself, man. So I hope that y'all been, you know, fighting that good fight, persevering, and keeping y'all head up out here, and making sure that y'all turn these lessons in life into something that can be used beneficial moving forward. And hey, y'all already know King Connect, born into war, tried by the fire, but we rising through, man. Talking about, hey, King Connect, you already know what's been transpiring, man. To say, brother just hit me back with that track right there, man. Finish it off. I'm still on a little delay myself, man, because I gotta get all my things back in order. My mic ended up going out. That's why y'all don't see me with the mic situation right now, and the overall streaming platform. Just a lot of things, bro. But hey, we still bearing the fruit, man. And to say these lemons ain't gonna turn us bitter. And obviously, I just wanted to come through with that message today. So, hey, much love, much respect, man. Until next time, family. Peace.